Yo, what is going on, everyone? Today we're doing another SnowRunner mod review, and today we're also checking out a mod map. And this one is the West Georgia remastered mud park, and I'm super excited to check it out. I heard lots of great things about this map or the original one, and I haven't checked it out yet. So this is my first time going through it. Of course, we have none other than the JBE edition Hummer H2, which I think is just brilliant for this map. So you know what to do, guys. Drop a like on the video, make sure you sub to the channel. We're going to jump into this mud park. Alright, let's jump into it. I got some waypoints set and we are ready to roll. And the reason why I set the waypoints, guys, was so that I was ready and prepared for whatever I wanted to check out on this map. I did not want to miss anything, because apparently it has quite a lot to offer. I honestly am just so thrilled with the JBE edition Hummer H2. It's going to be probably one of my main scouts moving forward, because this truck just performs. And it looks absolutely badass while doing it. And this map is massive, guys. I can't even begin to tell you how massive this map is. Pop it in a high and see how we do here. We're doing just fine. Before we go to the next waypoint, let's go through this little bit here. Pop it in a high again. This is almost like a testing ground in its own, really, for a lot of trucks, in my opinion. I think it could be used for both. And these Quasi monster mud tires are like, you're not going to have any problems today. This looks like some deep mud. This is something I'd love to get into. Yeah, so this is where we're actually really being put to the test here. And this is some crazy deep mud. There's nothing else you could say about this. Absolutely nothing else you could say about it. We have to be in a low. That's saying a lot given how powerful and versatile this JB edition Hummer H2 is. And even in a low, you know, I'm not going to say we're struggling, but we're not breezing through this. And yeah, now we're officially struggling. And this mud is just so thick and deep. It is incredible. I almost want to bet that the light posts are here so that you have something to winch onto when you need to. Yep. I'd be quite interested to see what does make it through here, okay? Now that we're out of the soupy, really wet mud, might stand a chance here on the skirt. We might need to pop it into low. And we're in the soupy wet part again, but I think we're gonna be okay. You can see how deep that is, which it's just incredible. As always, guys, the mod link is going to be in the description below. This mod is a public mod right now, and it is honestly a brilliant, brilliant map. Here's some rocky area. Get to see this flex suspension at work. Okay. And a little bit of mud, too. This is just brilliant. A little bit of damage, but you know what? It's to be expected when you're dealing with rocks and dips and grooves and deep mud and not so deep mud. There we go. I just keep wedging in between these two rocks. It won't let me go up. There we go. That is what we wanted to see. This might have to be the new testing grounds, guys. This really might have to. It provides a really good mix, and it's not two separate maps, and it's not a short trail. This is a really, really good test for mods, even for vanilla trucks, really. But I mean, I don't know too many vanilla trucks that are gonna make it through this okay. There we go. One thing I really love about the JBE edition, the Hummer H2, is the front and rear bumper. I don't know why, but it just gives that extra custom feel to it and makes this Hummer seem a lot more badass and heavy duty. Let's see if we can cross the water here. So we had to downshift, but we crossed. Kinda looks like a farming simulator garage over there on the left, not gonna lie. It's cool though. And that really took a beating on the Hummer. I did not think it was made or ready for that jump. I really don't. Come on. Wow. This mud is a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. And I'm still pushing through in high gear, which is really incredible. But yeah, this is a lot more intense than I thought it was originally going to be when I started going through this bit of it. Gotta keep rocking it side to side and try to grab that little bit of traction I can in between. Come on. Don't make me do it. Don't make me drop this down in the low. Yeah, you're gonna have to. We don't have a choice. What are we in right now? Holy smokes, that was a deep dip. That was a dive, a literal dive. Yeah, here we go again. Wow. This mud is just unbelievable. It really is. This is probably the deepest mud I've seen, especially right now, because we're not in the soupy parts. Just keep digging, climbing, digging, climbing, digging, climbing, rinse, repeat. And the left side of the truck is really stuck in that soupy stuff. There we go. I really like how he did that so that you couldn't dig through the skirt like you can in pretty much every stock map. That was interesting and different to see. It was a really nice change of pace. Well, that got really deep really quick. I'd be scared to go through this in a vanilla truck. Oh, that was a pothole. That was... You're gonna winch a little bit here because this is pretty deep. It really is. Now, even in the vanilla game, if you're in an area like this, you just gotta look up really so you can see where is, you know, the safest, most likely spot you can drive in this. Paying attention to your perspective here can really make a massive difference in whether you're going to make it through something or not. That hill looks so deadly. I'm so glad I picked the JBE HUMMER H2 for this one. I don't know what else I could have used to even try to make it through it and still have, you know, a mostly undamaged vehicle. We lost maybe around 30, 50 points at the most, I would say, which isn't too bad in my opinion. I'm okay with that. And as we get closer to the end here, we're finding that really, really thick, deep mud. That's more of a crawler section. I don't see a way that we could realistically even try to crawl that. So I'm not even going to try. I know this truck's capable, most likely, but not worth the damage I'm most likely going to take from it. Another little bit of a deep mud exercise. The fact that this doesn't even try to tip is just really, really nice. It's very maneuverable for a flex suspension raised Hummer. That looks pretty intense. It almost, I know I haven't been through it, but for a second, it almost looked like I have. And there's another 70 in damage. Holy smokes. And we just kind of cruised through this. I think we hit this mud pit just the way we needed to. I don't know any other explanation. And I will say this JBE HUMMER H2 stood up pretty good given the damage and the abuse we just put it through. It took a lot less damage than I would have ever suspected it to. Porta potties. Porta potties for everybody. Now that. And I believe that concludes our trip to the mud park, guys. Just a bit. Just a bit. One thing I absolutely love about this Hummer H2 is when it's in its 6th gear, it feels good. It feels right. Oh, that is a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. We are taking some damage here, guys. I do not know what I was thinking driving into that. I really don't. Alright guys, and that is going to conclude our adventure in the mud park for sure. But thank you so much for tuning in. 10 out of 10 recommend this mod map. I'm going to put the link in the description below. And I really think this is something you should check out. Even if it's not for yourself, it might be some fun for some friends, for a different change of pace and co-op rather than just doing contracts. And the Hummer H2 link is going to be in the description as well, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like on the video and a sub.